3 top from the Radiant, 3 bottom from the Dire. Probably nothing going to happen, but who knows?
Wanted to see how many stacks we're going to be seeing coming out on the side of BeastCoast early on, because they have this Sand King. So I've seen it a couple times where they, you start in the lane, you get a couple levels, then you just go Sandstorm.
Yeah.
It's like back to
it's like the old one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The old style where you do it a little bit slower, but it's still a lot quicker than it was about a month ago.
Yeah. So they're showing the Darkseer and the Bane down bottom to bully, and it looks like Brax is going to be doing the double Ion Shell on the creep wave, and they're just going to clear the creep wave before it gets to the tower.
Yep. Really annoying to deal with, but it does usually mean that like a Lifestealer can last in a tower, or do they just 3-man dive him under the tier 1 here?
I think
that like the plan?
I think that's the plan.
Okay.
That's what it's looking like here.
That'll be nice. And the Sand King as well, because he went Stout Shield instead of Boots first, which is pretty... When do you do that? Just when you want to play aggressive, you get Boots, or do you get Stout? Because we've seen it before.
Not too sure, actually. Yeah, I've been seeing just variety from different players. I've actually seen like a lot of variety even on Shadow Shamans and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. It's
like Boots, Shadow Shaman, then I saw some Fairy Fire with double regen Shadow Shamans too.
Windlace occasionally. There is a lot more stuff. And top lane, we thought the kill possibly could have in bottom, but Mike will TP on top, save EternaLEnVy for now, and it's just so tough, right? Lifestealer could just pop Rage if you dove him under the tower. It's a real tough kill to try to get.
Yeah, for sure. Even though he already actually skilled Feast right at the start.
They don't know, though.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
I think they might have.
Did they?
I think Brax got hit once by it in the beginning, but
Brax is a pretty smart guy.
Yeah. So top, I like this decision by Akin. Tidehunter is one of those heroes where your level 1 is a little bit weak, but once you get like level 2, 3, you're very strong. And they even go for the Gush build, so they're going for the kills. And
it looks like they'll get it here. The stun will fly out, and yep, you give it to your Nyx Assassin there, who loves getting some extra, getting those boots, getting the Windlays. You really move around the map, and EternaLEnVy going down 300 gold the way of the Nyx Assassin. And it just feels like this tri-lane BeastCoast, I don't think was expecting it last game or this game. It doesn't feel like they know what to do versus it.
I love these Gush tri-lanes. I'm so glad I get to see it. Because the other way, it's like you feel very, very passive. Like this, you're actually getting incorporated into the game nice and early on when you run these tri-lanes. And we actually got to see this at the Major last time. It was actually me and Matu casting, and he's like, I hope he gets Gush. And he instantly skilled Gush. And it was great to watch.
Yeah, and you talk about it, because it's not just damage. It's the minus armor for all the other heroes. Like, it is that good early game.
I think that game, actually, now that I remember when they went that Gush, they died like 12 times in the bottom lane. But
yeah, but not this time. They got the first blood here. They're doing pretty good, up a little less than 1,000 gold. And it has been a full rotation, so it looks like it's going to be tri-lane versus tri-lane again. They do get the pull off on Dire, and they're going in. EternaLEnVy in a little bit of trouble again. They're trying to run over to TMT. Will he get his double stun up? Just pops the Sandstorm. Going to right-click. There's going to be a single stun, but this should be a kill on the Tidehunter. Kaka still there. Won't throw out his stun quite yet. A nice turnaround by EternaLEnVy. Knows, doesn't just run straight back. Runs over to his Sand King teammate, and they get a nice kill.
Gets a nice RNG route, too, by Envy.
They needed that. And, well, Old Chicken and Brax going at it. This bottom lane. So what happened? Lifestealer doesn't mind this lane, right? Because you can always heal up, and you can just always attack the Darkseer.
Yep, and you can even use open wounds and always heal up off the creeps even more so, or even go to neutrals and pull the creeps there too. The thing is, Darkseer, you will be able to out-farm. Even though the Brax right now is like a bit out of mana, he will pick up a bottle, but he can do, you creep cut and you pull,
You do
all
the stuff, Yeah.
You know the Darkseer stuff.
He's one of those heroes that him and Centaur are pretty similar nowadays. And well, that means this tri-lane, though, is going to be where the action is. Old 11, he just continues to club him on the head right now. And how's that middle matchup going? 11-5 versus 12-4.
Pretty even.
Oh, it is.
I thought Ryoyo would be a little bit more ahead on that in the first few waves, at least in particular, until the OD gets like level 2 and 3 Astral. But Yi's a strong laner. Doing very well here.
And there's going to be a stun. It will go out onto the Bane. But Old 11, he's just getting run down by EternaLEnVy. No RNG this time, though. They'll just hold him in place. EternaLEnVy still right-clicking, playing very aggressively.
They're recognizing that the Tide is the squishy one right now because he doesn't actually have his Kraken shell and he has no Stout Shield. So he gets hit very hard every time they do go for those right-clicks onto him for now until he hits level 3 more than likely.
Yeah, and you could just like see that click in their mind like, wait a minute, we can actually just destroy this dude. He has no defensive capabilities. Well.
So we also see bottom, Brax is starting to pull those waves.
And for now, it's gonna be a calm game. Like this last tri-lane versus tri-lane, it was just, we're going right in, and that's a big one.
That's a big one for Brax. Yep. Bottle picked up, and a regen rune in the bottom lane. So this should be able to allow him to farm a bit faster than that Lifestealer. But we see Old Chicken's doing great. He's pulling the neutral camp pulling the creeps into the neutral camp to try to match the farm.
Yep, and also he denies the regen for middle because the OD actually ran all the way down there till he could see, and he's like, oh, it's just gone. And then it's a regen rune inside of Brax's bottle. Well, top lane, they're going to go. Dark in a little bit of trouble. Needs about one more right click. No, he needs a second one. And a nice body block there from the Nyx Assassin. Kaka saving his teammate. Well, EternaLEnVy, though, playing aggressively, as you said. And they're just going to throw the axes. They're going to try to run a nice double stun coming out, though. Dark going in, but EternaLEnVy, he's still just running. Gush will slow him down. They're right-clicking. Now he's kind of by himself, but they easily get the Nyx Assassin. EternaLEnVy will just back out.
O11 still gets hit really hard. He doesn't have Kraken Shell. He's got the Anchor Smash on both. We have bounties coming out.
Yep, they want to fight for it, but they know they can't. There's going to be a Gush, and now TeamTeam, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Oh my goodness, does so much damage. He will stun away. Will it be enough to kill him? Looks like he will make it out. Gets the bounty rune, and will make it out for now. But Old Chicken, he gets the bottom bounty rune, so pretty happy with that. Denies the bottle as well.
Yeah. Oh wait, he got both, huh?
I think so.
Damn, yeah, he did. Brax was busy cutting the wave in the meantime.
Yep, that's the thing, right? Do you get the bounties, or do you you know this is when you can pressure a tower. And this is the exact same as last game, isn't it? Yep, the 500 extra gold from the bounty runes already at 5 minutes.
And he's going to have the Midas any second now. He actually just missed 2 last hits under the tower, so he
we've all been there.
He'll have it after this creep wave anyway, so.
What do you... What's the most triggering thing for you when you watch Dota? Like, you're watching players. Is it missing easy last hits, or what is it? Is it something small? As we watch Mike? No, they'll just stun forward. Hold on a sec. Old 11 in trouble, but a nice double stun from the Nyx Assassin again. EternaLEnVy is level 4. Everyone just trapped in. And okay, we're good. We're just chilling.
Old 11 actually buys himself a chainmail, but it's too much burst damage coming out from Brain Sap and the Troll Axes.
Yeah, you talked about, like, they're probably not going to have the burst once he gets farm, but when he doesn't have any farm, yeah, he is just getting destroyed up in that top lane. BeastCoast, I kind of said they didn't know they were doing a tri lane, but once they just started focus on this tide, they are doing amazingly up there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Mike? Kinetic field off the mark. They might not be able to go for this now. He's a bit too speedy.
Yeah, he's just going to run away, and that's the thing. You're winning the tri lane. You got the boots already, and normally Mike doesn't get those early boots, but you win a tri lane, you get that, and he even has a win lace now, so. Old 11, gonna run TMT out of there. He's like, I need to get these creeps, get the stack.
He's level 4 finally now too. So chainmail plus the Kraken Shell. They actually get the Carapace, they get the stun, but lack of detection.
Yep, still doing so much damage. Ooh, who's gonna get the big creep? That's the question. Old 11 pulls it away from the sandstorm so that he can't. Smart play there, and he'll just pick it up. Looks like we will slow down again for now. OD 32-12 middle against the DP who's 27-7. So going a little bit better now for the OD. As you said, you can just start pushing out these lanes.
Yeah, and you just push and you farm the side every time.
See you later. Old 11 goes down again. A triple stun coming out from the Nyx Assassin, though they will be able to bring down the Sand King. But now he's going to be in a little bit of trouble as well. Mike and EternaLEnVy just chasing him down. Do we have some more axes coming out very shortly? Now they're going to turn it back around. Look at this. Dark actually playing super aggressive. There's an ulti coming out from the OD. Doesn't really do too much damage, but the stun's going to be there. They should be able to get the right clicks, and yeah, the Astral should bring him down here, and it will.
At least he gets the last kill on Kaka there with the axes right before he goes down, so that's something there for Envy.
And now they know the ulti's down, right? And yeah, Ryoya instantly pushes middle. Smart play. They are going to look for Dark, though. Disruptor in a little bit of trouble again.
It's also not only just a good timing, because his Darkseer actually rotated over with a catapult. So it's Exorcism plus a catapult in the mid lane at that 8 minutes.
Yeah, and as you see, they get the tower middle. They will get a kill top as well, so that's a kill plus tower. And all of a sudden, BeastCoast, they're looking good.
That was a great rotation there by Brax. He takes the catapult from bottom, brings it mid as soon as they make the OD rotation.
Yep, and as you see, same Helm of the Dominator plus bottle. What do you want to see from him? Do you just want to see the Mech Guardian Greaves, or do you want to see a pipe this game? It feels like it's usually one of those, right? It's either pipe or the Mech first. Sometimes Crimson Guard.
Yeah, I think it's just the mech, honestly. Like maybe even just the Arcane Boots into the mech. I think Arcane Boots have a lot of value this game versus both like Nyx Assassin and OD. Your team gets from those ultis. Sure, mana burn on Nyx is not going to be happening for much later stages, but the OD ulti is annoying because Darkseer has so much mana. So if you get clipped by an OD ult, you're going to lose.
You're going to lose like all of it, yeah. And we do see a sleep coming out. Ryoya is going to come on over, has a double damage. There's going to be a Semic, but it won't matter, or will it? Mike's going to try to chase him down. A nice kinetic field there, and it's going to save him. Nicely done there by Dark, just getting out. Bottom lane, though. Old Chicken just going to try to chase away Brax. There's the open wounds, and, yep, instantly surges away. But Old Chicken is level 9. Brax is level 8. That is the one problem. You're doing good top. Middle lane, you get the tower, but Lifestealer. He is pretty much free farming.
Yeah, with a Midas.
Yeah. That's, that's always pretty scary, since you'll always have the EXP advantage at that point, too.
He's also been using his Midas on the big creeps mostly. As you see there, he went to go check for the big creep to try to find it again. Now he's looking again.
Uh-oh, he needs to find something. Now it's just off cooldown. Please, Old Chicken. The gold value. There we go.
He'll do it now. There you go.
Pops it up. Not too bad. And Man, yeah.
You could tell he wasn't forgetting about it. That's the important thing, though. A lot of time when it's like they're not mindful, they're forgetting. He wasn't forgetting. He was just looking for a bigger.
And I'm just over here stressing out. It looks like they will just try to push in top. TMT will go down as well. See if they want to pressure the tower. That's the problem, though. Keen doesn't have the best tower pressure at all. Like, they have a good 5-man. Like, you win a team fight, sure, that's towers, but you're not really going to be sieging any.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point that we didn't really consider at the very beginning, because you look at BeastCoast, and they have a lot of siege. They have Troll and Death Prophet for objectives.
Oh, bottom looks like there is going to be a fight. There is going to be a send back, a nice sleep. They try to get the bounty run. EternaLEnVy will get put under. He's definitely going to go down once he pops out of that. One more right click, possibly. There it is. Actually goes to Dark. Doesn't use the Arcane Orb to steal it. And, well, bounty runes. Just a pretty small fight down bottom, and it's a 1-for-0. And there it is. You see it. It's going to be even more gold going out. Keen just slowly and slowly keeps gaining the bounty rune gold.
Yeah, and now they have the Troll. EternaLEnVy's just going to go jungle. They give TMT the lane. They actually did not do any stacks, which I thought they would, but I guess you didn't have time in this game, right?
Yeah.
You were just fighting a tri-lane, so.
And are you ever scared of, like, you make these stacks and then, right, you're against, like, someone else who could just steal, like, a Tide Hunter? Is that, I doubt it was in the back of their mind this game, but, oh.
Yeah, they were just too busy in this one.
Like, you actually, right, all 3 heroes are just top because you need them there. Yeah. And TMT is diving for this next, but won't stun up. They're going to try to take this tier 1 tower, but a full rotation now from the Radiant, smoked up, and it actually looks like BeastCoast is pretty aware of this.
Yeah, they get some chip damage. The Exorcism still has half duration, so he's looking to get more out of it here. They're going for the wraparound. He will see somebody, though, and the Astral will not be in range.
Yep, they will just back out. So nice job by BeastCoast, looking a lot different than last game.
And they immediately make the move bottom. As soon as they see that, and Old Chicken, they've got a Fiend's Grip on Mike. He's got to be careful here.
Yep. There'll be the kill. He sees the Whirling Axes. There's going to be the sleep. Now they can't get the rage. There's going to be the Enfeebled. There's going to be, yep. And that Ion Shell doing so much damage. They're not going to be able to get this save in time. Doesn't look like nice play there. As you said, you see the heroes top. They just instantly go bottom. It's an amazing Dota play from BeastCoast.
Yep. And right away they can look to siege this tower too. They have the Catapult here pressuring too, and EternaLEnVy's here as well.
Level 1 Kraken Shell. He's still, and look at this Ion Shell, Mr. Cardi. He's just doing the work right now. Give me that Ion Shell damage. They're trying to run away, but he's going to slowly get melted. There's going to be the Anchor Smash. The Ravage to save himself. Will it even? Yeah, the cart won't chase. There's going to be an ulti coming out. They're going to try to turn around. This OD is going to look, and they will get IX Mike, but I don't think BeastCoast is too upset about that Ravage going down.
They're looking to try to get another glimpse pick here. Dark trying to find Brax, but Brax will play himself around the tree lines, and they don't have enough anyway for him.
And Dark, he's feeling a little bit like Mike last game. He's still level 5 at 12 minutes in, and obviously his ult's good, but your glimpse is kind of your main tool, but you never want to be level 5 at 12 minutes in.
No, definitely not.
Well, double damage will get scooped up bottom lane, so they might just try to pressure this tower again. The OD will just farm this small camp.
TMT just continuing to farm top, trying to get that Blink Dagger at a decent timing. There are heroes here, though, from Keen prepared.
He does know there's no Sentry Ward there. Look,
they've got a Dust.
Back him, yeah.
Kaka's holding on to it. He's also got the Urn already. I think it's an amazing Spirit Vessel game. You're playing versus Troll Warlord as well as Death Prophet, right? Absolutely amazing Vessel game.
Vessel's just one of those items. It never feels bad to have, no matter what you're playing against. It's always nice, right? Either you're using it for your team to heal and push, or getting kills on those like high target heroes, like you said. And here we go. They're going to pop the Dust. Sentry Ward goes down as well. They go on the top lane. Open Moon's already used, but the stun away gets over the trees. Do we get a glimpse? The glimpse will come back, and Old Chicken looks to get the kill and will. Bottom lane, though, they're going to try to dive under. The OD is Sans Rioya. He's just running him hasted. They're going to look for the kill. Level 9 versus level 10. Enfeebled was there, but it will go off. Looks like this will just be a kill on the OD unless someone rotates over. Doesn't look like they can, though. And Brax will pick up that kill. So it looks like they kind of mirror each other's rotations there, but a tier 2 going down and a tier 1 going to go down. So Dire, once again, a little bit more favorable. Yeah,
I mean, it's the way that BeastCoast is making the moves, and you look at their heroes, and I mean, we actually, I mean, Blitz was on the panel, but I got to say it for him. It's like the way that BeastCoast can actually just shove out waves, constantly be able to put the pressure on in comparison. Like, Keen's heroes just don't push out waves nearly as fast, and this Ion Shell, this Darkseer bottom is just causing a huge problem because this whole side of the map is taken over by BeastCoast, so it forces Keen to be playing top the whole time.
And that's the thing, right? Darkseer's like just so much different than ever here because you know what he's gonna do, but it's so difficult to like ever punish without an Oracle. They will go on top. TMT gushed, Anchor Smash, the right click's going, and looks like he will get brought down. Tries to defend that tier 1 a little bit longer, but will finally get brought. Control
That
warlord.
one seemed a bit greedy there by TMT. After he dies the first time, if his team's not very much so looking to fight, and I don't think they really were when they don't have Exorcism, that seems like a bit of a greedy place for him to try to look for, at least peeking his face out. As soon as he shows his face,
they just run out.
You know you're going to get ran at there.
What are your thoughts on the troll battle fury? That's one of those, like, either you hate it or you love it kind of thing, it feels like.
Sometimes it feels like you can't even play the hero if you don't have a battle fury, but sometimes it feels you can't even play the hero if you went for battle fury. So it's a weird one, but
you like it in this game, dude? Is it just? I mean, it feels like he is a pretty good late game hero versus lifestealer. Getting up to that.
If he can get to the farm point, yeah, I think it can be okay in this game as long as they don't just.
Ooh, Brax. No, he'll get brought down here. Looks like the OD will banish and get the kill.
As long as they play with the idea that he's going for the battle fury, right? Like you play as your forward, you play as like your 3/4 and make the space for him. If you're trying to like get him involved, then yeah, it's never good.
Yeah, usually you just want to get a Yasha and something.
Yeah.
But he is getting close to that battle fury and be about, looks like 17 minutes on that. Meanwhile, the lifestealer, 8,000 net worth, 1,000, 2,000 above the troll, 1,000 above the next closest. So that Midas, it's paying off.
That's the one scary timing, right? It's like you're going for battle fury on troll, they get the radiance on the lifestealer, and then they just start looking to take control of the map entirely. And then you're like, oh god, our troll warlord actually can't get involved.
Yep.
So that can be the one concern that we could see for BeastCoast because of this item choice.
Yep, in this last 2 Midas usages, he's moved up from 90 to 92% efficiency on that Midas. So that's what I like to see.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the blink on Sand King, though. So as you said, they are very strong roaming as 4 on BeastCoast. You just have to pretty much avoid that Ravage, it feels like.
Yeah, Blink Sand King, they've got the Death Prophet with the Yule Scepter. Still only level 11, so only the level 1 Exorcism, as we know, is not the strongest. The level 2, it literally doubles in the amount, so...
6 to 12. It's so funny. Like the level 1 ult, you're like, oh, look at those cute little ghosts. And the level 2, like, oh my goodness, that's a lot of them. There's going to be a stun top lane. The Gush will go out. They will get the kill. TMT did already buy his blink, but another death top. It seems like he's making a little bit of space, obviously, but just 3 deaths in the last, 2 minutes?
Yeah.
That's rough. And with that blink, you want to be moving around now, or else you could have gone like Yule's drums first, maybe just push the lane, but I guess they already have Brax doing that bottom. And a full Yule's will be coming to the Death Prophet.
Yeah, I mean, someone has to be making the call. Just like someone needs to push top lane, right? That's like someone on BeastCoast is probably saying, and I guess TMT is just the sacrificial lamb bit there.
I'll see you there.
Yeah. So Battle Fury's finished. I mean, that's pretty good timing. Tried Wraithband after him being in a tri-lane, right?
Yeah, and a pretty tough one until they started killing that tide and got a little better. Oh, now they're rotating there. They're just going to be Ravaged. It will only hit 1 hero, but it is going to be on this EP, and they're just going to right-click him on down. Well, the Spirit Siphons are there. Yule's into the air. It doesn't look like he came in. TMT's going to pop the ult. Here he goes. Gets the double up, but Old 11 instantly cracking it off. Rioya will go down. A nice vacuum wall. There's going to be the Nyx Assassin. They're going to try to chase forward. Old 11 in a lot of trouble. The wall just chasing him down. Another kill, and if they got that OD, I'm sure they would have super loved that, but they still get that 2-for-1 trade there. Good survival there from Rioya. He didn't like, old chicken. We don't got anything. Mike already has used the grip, and see you later.
Still had a high physical damage. That was more than I thought it was going to be on that Lifestealer.
Yeah.
But they couldn't actually come. Rioya played it.
He didn't freak out, right? Yeah. He just, a couple Spirit Siphons, waited till those wore off, Yules himself in the air, and bought time, and Brax. I mean, when you stack 4 heroes, you're going to hit that vacuum wall.
Yeah. It's very nicely done there. TMT being in the right place there, too, with that blink look. You said he finished top earlier.
It's still just, when we're talking, this troll is going to farm very quick, but this Lifestealer going to have the Radiance very shortly here.
He actually pretty much has it done now. And IX Mike also peeks his face. Looks like he's trying to do a warding mission, and
we'll just go down here. Just try to get the Nightmare. Nope. Goes for the brain sap, but we'll just die. An old chicken. There you see another kill for him. And this is when you're just going to start grouping up as Keen. Or do you probably wait for the next Ravage, or do you have to?
I think you can still look for pickoffs. Just play around Kaka, right? Whatever information Kaka gives you with Nyx Assassin, you look to try to play around. And Kaka, I mean, he's actually not going to be going for the Vessel, so it's just the Urn for now, which is still good. It's still good versus the Troll, because it's annoying when if you're not hitting anybody, you're sitting at that low life.
Why is he going for the Axe, though? I mean, we've seen it a little bit more lately, actually, at the Minor it's picked up, but I don't know. It just kind of came out of nowhere. No one was picking. You always got, like, the Yules or something first.
I mean, the Axe is always... It's amazing, right, on Nyx Assassin, but I thought he would actually go for the Vessel this game versus both the DP and the Troll, right? Even if they're going to be going for their BKBs, their Yules, or Mantles, or whatever, it still is very valuable. And maybe he's just thinking he wants to somehow be able to get as many spells off in like the back lines. I'm not too sure, actually.
And mana burn, you know, the lower cooldown once you're under, once you get that late game, yeah, it's pretty annoying to play against.
He is super farm, too, and he's not even level 10, so he doesn't even have the GPM talent, and he's already got boots, point booster, and earn. So.
Yep, you see there, Radiant's timing about 2 minutes quicker than the rest, and yeah, it's scary. The thing is, this Troll, though, you do definitely want to play a little more aggressive, I think, if you're on Keen, because BeastCoast, they're fine with this Troll just farming in the jungle with a Battle Fury.
Yeah, he's just matching.
Say no.
He's just matching the farm, right? He's like, all right, Lifesteal's going to be going for the Radiance farm build. I'm going for the Battle Fury farm build, and my team can put the pressure on with the heroes that we picked for them. We have Darkseer and Death Prophet. They are all about the mid-game team fights.
Yeah, that's crazy. Look at that. Lifestealer versus Troll. The lane creeps just absolutely in Lifesteal's favor. Then you see the neutral, and here we go. They're to jump out. It is just going to be IX. Mike, there are 3 other heroes there. Doesn't look like Radiant. Do they have vision? They do. There's going to be TeamTeam, but a nice quick blink away, and he gets both bounty runes and out. They're going to get 4 bounty runes there on BeastCoast.
Damn, and Keen actually smoked to try to take a fight on that too. So not only do they lose the smoke, they lose the 4 bounties as well. But they get Mike.
Yeah. That's one of those times, though, when you're Mike, you're like, you're welcome for the 4 bounty runes, dogs.
Yeah.
Just dies, and TeamTeam with the good play getting out. There will be Guardian Greaves now picked up by Brax.
Okay, so they are very strong around that. The thing is that the initiation can catch BeastCoast off guard. They know that Old 11 does have the Blink Dagger, but they have to watch themselves of it as Rioja.
There we go, yeah, they're going to go. Old 11, the Spirit Sign, there's just going to be the wall placed down in case they want to fight their stun. Won't go out. There's going to be a Yule's into the air to hold him in place. TMT, Carapace will be there to just stun him and hold him in place before he can even stun. Nice job there by the Nyx Assassin. And we talk about Carapace, man. That's why if you ever hear, Carapace literally might be the best skill in the game right now. Just how low cooldown, how useful it is. It's a pretty good ability.
Yeah. It is pretty. The cooldown is one of the biggest things for me. It's like 10 seconds, man. It really feels like it's up just so often because you Carapace, you stun them, and then you have your Carapace back up after like 2 seconds or something. You know.
EternaLEnVy, they find him. They're going to throw out the ulti. He gets his ulti before he gets brought back, but it's not looking very good for him. The Kaya 4-step pounding away on him. Gets banished under. Mike tries to save him. EternaLEnVy still alive. Whirling Axis goes off. Won't. It's going to be a quick 2-0 there for Keen.
The concern, if the Troll is ever possible to get hunted. Now immediately he queues. He actually had the SNY queued. He switches to the BKB right away because it looks like they're going to start being able to get the invasion. They have the Nyx Assassin, right? You have to expect that at least once in this game when you're jungling as a Troll, you're going to get caught. So that's the one that you have to not allow to happen again by going for that BKB.
Yeah, the BKB, it just stops Glimpse, right? That's the best thing. Yep. You just can't really die. And the Nyx Assassin, he'll have to stun out of Invis. A lot of their damage gone.
Just a very value BKB game versus Keen. As you look, they're all like their early game is all magic damage. Lifestealer isn't really much physical with this type of build either, right? He's doing a lot of that magic burn.
And especially you BKB, right? He's not going to right-click you. You're way quicker move speed. You just run away from him. See you.
I actually see all of them queuing it up. I think Brax was too, but Brax is even queuing up a BKB on Darkseer.
I know. And there is going to be, what do you think of the Heaven's Halberd's second item, we'll say, on Lifestealer?
Okay, so he's trying to go just even more evasion and also versus that Troll. Like, that's going to make Envy's itemization real complicated now in this game. Because he has the BKB, right? And then he has this Yasha, and he's like, I want to finish something with this Yasha, but now I need an MKB.
Yeah.
Because now it's like he needs BKB, MKB. Otherwise, he's not going to do anything to this Lifestealer in the fights.
Yep. Oh, the Dust will get popped. Yuled into the air is the Nyx Assassin, Rioja. Get to throw the silence. Carapace was there, and they're just going to try to run away. Oh, the 11 jumps in. They get the Ravage. It hits onto 2 of them, plus the Centaur. Rioja is already bursted down. Brack's going to try to TP out. The stun's going to be there as well. No, they're just going to burst him down, and, well, see you later. Vacuum will go, but can't get the wall off. Dark looking for more. Doesn't look like he'll find anyone, though. And this is the death ball we were talking about. This Tidehunter Lifestealer with Radiant. What can you do? The timings, yeah.
Yeah, they just need to, I think, just go try to farm these BKBs. But Envy right now is in the base. He's actually not able to make his way out to look for any lanes to farm because bottom's already pushed out super far. Top's not safe.
You see TMT cutting the creep wave middle.
Yeah.
When in doubt, if you're in a pub, say, you know, your scrub carry dies, your best thing to do, just go cut the creep wave. Eventually, the creeps that are there are going to die, and you know, you stop to push.
And because of all these like moves that's happening, you know, Rioja, he had a good early game. He's had pretty good movements around that. But because he's being forced to move around so much in this game, you actually see his farm. It's dwindled all the way down to that bottom 5, 7.8K. Yeah. He's not the one who's actually able to farm because Darkseer's pushing lane out, Troll's taking jungle. So now this Battle Fury, it's, you know, we were talking about how it can pay off, but if they're going to get punished by Keen, and they have been, it's starting to look like it can be pretty problematic because now there's no way that BeastCoast can fight until they get their BKBs. Yep. This is like, we have to get this Roche. and our BKBs are we just lose the game if he gets this.
They pick up the medallion on Relay too, so they do it reasonably quick. The question is it quick enough? Every ulti pretty much up by the Tide Hunter. They see the Ghost flying around, but there's going to be the Iron Shelled Hellbear. Old 11 just blinks in, says hello. Mike's actually going to die in the backside. They're just going to straight up run in. This is not looking good for BeastCoast. There's a nice vacuum wall, though, but no one really dying on their team. They finally will get him, and uh-oh. OD will pick it up, and they're just going to bring him down, though. This is looking a lot better for BeastCoast. They just have to hold him in place. The Ghosts are going to wear off very shortly here, though. Old Chicken just right-click him. Here they go. The Ghost healing Rioya back up. That's going to be a lot of intelligence stolen here, though, for Yi. And they're just right-clicking down to what looked to be a decent fight there from BeastCoast. They're just going to get cleaned up now. Miss uphill from the orb, though. Rioya, he's trying to run, but there's the glimpse. Won't even need it. And as you said, they had to take that fight. You got to go for that Aegis, but that honestly might just be the game right there.
I think it just might be, yeah. Death Prophet has completely stagnated in farm. This Lifestealer is near level 20, and EnernaLEnVy he doesn't have the BKB. He didn't get it in time. That one death in the jungle costed him so heavily.
It's crazy, right? One death can be like that. As you talk about, in Dota, it feels like a lot of it's just about timings, and they might have missed theirs.
Yeah.
There will be a sendback. It's IX Mike 1v1 versus Dark right now. No move speed. Whoa, hey there. And there's 4 heroes all of a sudden. Easy kill on Mike. 7 earned charges on the Nixon. He's almost got it. The Aghanim.
Almost has it already finished up. Man, Keen, they play very aggressive, right? We talked about it a lot yesterday on the panel too, is they like to play with these like decisive timings, and that seemed like exactly like this one again. Where at BeastCoast, they wanted to go a little bit greedy, and they're getting punished.
Yeah, they are. Into the base they go. TMT. There's the Carapace. They're already just going to right-click. He might just die before he even gets a spell off. He does, and he tries to defend the tower, but unfortunately, you know, maybe some nerves coming out on land here, and he just goes down. There's going to be the tier 3.
Just a Rax. They don't have DP ulti. I mean,
they don't have
EnernaLEnVy can't fight. And this is the right move. EnernaLEnVy, there's no way he should be in the base. Like, he needs BKB. Yeah. They have to just try to get it somehow in order for them to even try to take a fight. And immediately, you see Kaka's already trying to set up.
No mana, though. So it is going to be a little bit tough. He's running after him. Will we have another TP to the shrine? Looks like they are all TPing. And oh, no, EternaLEnVy runs up. There's 3 TPs right in his face. He is going to be in a little bit of trouble here, I'd say. And he goes down. Little aggressive. I wonder what his thought process was. Like, you run up that hill, and there's just 3 TPs, and you're like, well, I'm dead.
That's like a damn you, Kaka, right?
Yeah.
I mean, right? That was Kaka's play, and that's Kaka's call. He knows how to hunt down EnernaLEnVy.
Yeah, and the fact, well, he didn't even have mana, right? He was just there to give him vision. And EternaLEnVy, he tried to like make a clever play going the opposite way, but it didn't work out. And 9K lead for Keen, full set of racks down. Still a tier 1 standing bottom, though.
Yeah. How are we looking? So we're getting close. So it's 1,000 BKB for one of them. They're still all like 1,000 gold off. The 2 main ones, the Death Prop and the Troll, are still 1,000 gold off. And sure, we're talking about how important the BKBs are because it'll allow them to fight. But when they're at this far of a deficit, it'll allow them to fight. But I don't know if it'll let them really to win a fight versus how tanky and how much gold everybody on Keen has. There's even Lincoln's on Yi. Like, Old Chicken has the AC almost finished up too.
And the biggest thing, like, when you said they need to get BKBs to fight, that was almost 7 to 8 minutes ago. So all of Radiant has 1 extra item now, and it's like, well, now you need a BKB plus another item, but you're just stuck in your base now. And when you're not, we saw the Troll, he'll just go down. There's nowhere for them to farm. There's going to be a stun. Will hit one. Carapace will go out, hits another one. There's just going to be a Ravage from afar. It actually does hit Rioya as well. He gets the Ghost up. Vacuum Wall will only hit onto 1, so they won't even get the Radiance. Lifestealer, good job of avoiding it right there.
Oh, Kaka just holds his ground, burrows down,
they
prepared.
Can't do anything versus him.
No way. They do not have the damage to kill this man, unless he's totally isolated.
It's so fun. Look at the regen. He just gets waved and instantly goes back up. Whoa, EternaLEnVy is just going to run in. They want to take this fight, it looks like. Rioya, he's in there, Spirit Siphoning 2 of them. Now he will just get ulted by the Disruptor. Yule's into the air, the Ghost trying to do damage, but now he's just locked in place, and Yi will just burst him down. There's a double, the big hammer drop. Good game already played, and well, yesterday we saw Keen Gaming take Game 1 godly and then kind of struggle. Not here. Game 1 convincingly, Game 2 convincingly.